everyone, so today I will be talking about overpopulation and just basically going through how the population increased throughout time through historical events. And currently, the population of the Earth is about 7 billion, and it is estimated that by 2050 the numbers will increase to around 9. So, going through the events, the first one I will be talking about is the Industrial Revolution. So, during the Industrial Revolution, there were many technological advances and this new concept of mass production that basically made the lives of 18th and 19th century people easier. And since passing the Black Plague, realizing that it was caused by very unsanitary conditions, they decided to live better lives, more sanitary, and so that decreased the chances of illness, along with the vaccine that was created in 1798, which also reduced illness and in all decreased the mortality rate of the time. Now, after the Industrial Revolution, I will be talking about post-World War II. So after World War II, the war was over, soldiers were coming home, they were coming back to their wives, and there was this very nice sense of optimism and high level of prosperity. And because of this, as a result, there was a big baby boom due to social norms that were shifted. Basically, at the time, early marriages and childbearing was encouraged, which increased fertility rate. And with the decrease in mortality rate and the increase in fertility rate, the population began to rise rather quickly. And the next historical event that we'll be talking about is the Green Revolution. So during the Green Revolution, there were more technological advances, but this time towards a more agricultural view. They were creating a lot of chemical pesticides and fertilizers and basically making crops last longer, eliminating pests and diseases in food. And there was basically this new dietary regime that in all decreased the mortality rate as well. It also increased more demand in food. More people were fed, also increasing the population at the time. Now, due to all the population, there were many negative effects on it. Everyone knows about climate change. So because of all the fossil fuels released into the air and causing a rise in temperature, melting ice caps, sea levels begin to rise. And that not only affects us as human beings and our living conditions, but other animals and species as well. And that's why scientists believe that we are heading towards what they call the sixth mass extinction. So if we really notice most environmental destruction ties back to anthropogenic acts from the human race. So if we don't manage to decrease our numbers, it can lead to very bad things. Good news, however, there are movements that helped decrease the amount of population, and I am talking about the reproductive rights movement of 1960s. So the pill was invented basically for women to take in order to not have children, and this new movement, along with other things such as the right to abortion, decreased the birth rate. However, not everyone has access to this, which is very important because, especially in poorer regions, in order to decrease the birth rate, we have to educate women and empower them in order to really control the population. some other people went another route and actually went towards eugenics, such as China and the One Child Policy Act of the 1970s, which eventually changed in 2016 to the two-child policy, and that was very controversial since it violates a lot of rights of the people. But anyways, overall, population. Through all of these historical events, we can see that there was a very, very big increase, and if nothing is done about it, we will head towards, well, yeah. Thank you.